Hello Cancer, it's Dodici here again with your monthly forecast, this time for October 2022, and I'm going to start the ball rolling here. And what I notice, you have a look at the top part of your horoscope here, two very spiritual planets, idealistic planets, Jupiter and Neptune, just on either side here of this 10th house career sector. And at the lower end here, you see these red lines, the opposition lines, tension between this area that has to do with your domestic sphere, your home life, those personal aspects. So there's a bit of a tension here, ideals versus home life and domesticity. And you'll see that this intensifies as the month proceeds. You've got the Sun and Venus here. Venus is the planet that for you regulates your life goals. It rules your 11th house. That has to do with friendships. It also has to do with what your principal desires are all about. Pardon me. And that also intensifies even further around the 10th. Because what we see here, just keep your eye here on the moon, which touches Neptune and then moves into this career sector of your horoscope, bringing with it the energy of your sun sign, because your sun sign Cancer, moon rules your sun sign. So this is powerful. You're very, very strong. You've got great opportunities shown by the conjunction of Jupiter, although Jupiter's retrograde, and also ruling your 6th house of workplace activities. There's definitely an opportunity here, it may be a little delayed, to enhance, expand and uplift yourself in the area of career. Mercury moves down here into this zone of home life, family life, and Venus here is what we call combust. So your desires here in the work area are doing well, but it could be that that's hamstringing you as far as your domestic life is concerned. Of course, you're aware that, the bigger the goal, the greater the desire, the bigger the sacrifice. So this is the dilemma, the crossroads you may be at this month as you try to work through how you're going to balance these two areas of life. There are some other aspects here that we see, the 23rd and the 30th, the energy shifts from this 4th house. All of these planets will, by the 30th, move into this 5th house of creativity, love affairs and romance. So that takes a little bit of the pressure off this area of your horoscope, which is the domestic sphere we talked about. And why this is very, very important, Cancer, is that on the 25th, the new moon just so happens to be on this karmic axis. And that karmic axis means that the new moon will be a solar eclipse. So the new moons always have to do with turning over a new leaf, turning the page for a new chapter to begin. And so here we see, hopefully by the end of the month, there's the double transit of Venus and the Sun on the 23rd into the sign of Scorpio there. Just getting ready for that new moon eclipse, which is going to unleash, I think, for you, a whole lot of new energies, a whole exciting new vista of opportunity, because that creativity excites you and makes you want to achieve a lot more. And your working life really does need to have that underpinning of creative energy to make the work worthwhile, if you know what I mean. Jupiter, by the way, which is the career planet, moves back out of this career sector on the 28th to connect again more closely with its counterpart, the spiritual counterpart, Neptune, here in your 9th house. 9th house is a zone of learning, education. It can, for some, relate to legal matters. But I think the dominant thing for you is that balancing of your career and domestic expectations. And then later in the month, the new moon here in this creative area showing us the unleashing of that energy, so that you can find the creative fuel that you need to really enjoy the work that you're doing. I've gone a little bit far there on the date. I hope that's helped. There's more on what's happening for you, Cancer, in the month of October 2022. You can get that over at astrology.com.au. Follow our links. Don't forget to subscribe. Drop me a line. I'd love to hear from you. And I will see you all next month. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.